All right, so now that we've seen the end of this game and it is basically over, Drew Holiday is on the free throw line. It's 107 to 101 with 7.3 seconds left. It's a wrap. We saw the Suns kind of choke this game away. Devin Booker looks like pissed. He's so pissed he's turning red. But this was a good game. Milwaukee played a good-ass game. Phoenix played a good-ass game. I don't think anybody should be ashamed of shit. This is the finals, and, this is not supposed to be blowout central or no shit like that. We'll see, man. I got to say, I was wrong. I thought it was going to be Phoenix in 5, and I was wrong. It clearly will not be. The series is tied 2-2.
I did say Phoenix in 6, so I'm not tripping.
All right.
That means they got to win
What y'all think?
Next 2.
It might go to 7 games.
I think so, too. That's what I'm noticing now, is that, like, the home team has won in all 4 games. Man. This could go to 7. And, of course, Phoenix has home court advantage, so Game 7 would be in Phoenix. They really don't have an answer for Giannis at all. And now that they've realized that Giannis is unstoppable, you only need one guy between Drew Holiday in 2 seconds. You only need one guy between Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton to play well, and then you could actually win this shit. So I don't know, man. This really could go either way. Milwaukee could win a title this year. I want Phoenix to win.
Lose, bro.
I want Phoenix to win. Yeah, he's pissed.
How many 40-point
Devin
games
Booker
Chris
is
Middleton
pissed.
gonna have?
Devin Booker put up 42. He's fucking mad. He was like, tonight was supposed to be my motherfucking game. Like, this was my Kobe game. That nigga's mad. He looks pissed.
What's the most
He dropped 42 tonight.
Yeah, and lost.
Middleton dropped like
38 or some shit.
Yeah, damn near 40.
Anyway, it was a battle. Milwaukee won. They won both their home games. Next, they go in Phoenix. We'll see. Maybe I think Milwaukee might have figured some shit out. I think that they realized that Giannis is best spent at the 5.
Who is that? Come here, little mama. No, I'm playing.
That's Rosgold. Rosgold. Or
is that who Rachel Nichols was complaining about?
No, she was complaining about Maria Taylor.
He blocked the
The shit.
That's crazy, bro.
The shit out that shit.
That's where you just come down. That's play of the game right there. Goodness gracious. I did not expect that.
Giannis is having a little moment, man. He really is. Giannis is having a moment. If Giannis wins the title this year, do you think Giannis goes in do you think Giannis becomes top 30 if he wins the title this year?
What you mean top 30?
Top 30 all time.
Are you saying he's not?
Right now?
Yeah.
With no title?
Why wouldn't he be?
No title?
Easily. Giannis is easily top 30.
I should make one.
Are you talking about all players or you talking about his position?
All players.
Oh, that's why.
It's like a magnet. Like
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Like they have in
I thought he was talking about his position.
So the way I do my top list is I'll have like by the position and I'll like name like a top 5 in each position. And as I name my top 5 in each position on the 1 scale and the 2 scale and the 3 scale, I find that it typically averages out to about where that person should be. So like example, my top 5 list, if I'm just point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, is Magic Johnson at the point, Michael Jordan at the shooting guard, LeBron James at the small forward, Tim Duncan at the power forward, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the center. I think that if most people were to honestly ask themselves who the top 5 greatest players of all time, those are the 5.
Say that again.
Magic Johnson at the point, Michael Jordan at the shooting guard, LeBron James at the small forward, Tim Duncan at the power forward, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the center.
Steph Curry at the point.
At the greatest of all time?
Hell yeah.
I disagree. Magic Johnson is a better leader, has more titles, means more to his team. Second tier, so like 6 to 10, I would say at the point, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant.
You think Magic Johnson meant more to his team than Steph Curry to the Golden State Warriors?
5 titles versus 3.
I can't.
5 titles versus 3.
I cannot.
5
All
titles
positions- are all
versus
positions
3.
created
I
equal?
cannot.
Huh?
Are all positions equal? Importance?
Not in every era.
Magic Johnson would tell you himself
Right.
that he couldn't compete with this man.
Do you think that
Magic
LeBron-
Johnson would tell you that he would have beaten Steph Curry. He just couldn't shoot with this man.
So if there was a team,
Stop.
Steph Curry has no Finals MVPs. You know that, right?
Yeah, I
3
know
titles,
that.
No Finals MVPs.
I know that.
Not one.
I know that.
do you think that a team that had LeBron, Michael
Well,
Jordan-
Magic.
How much does Magic got? How many does Magic got?
3.
3? That's good. He also had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
An old Kareem. Steph Curry had Kevin Durant and Klay
1 year.
Thompson.
1 year.
2 years. Kevin Durant has 2 Finals MVPs when he was with the Warriors. You know who has the other one? Iguodala. The fuck?
Steph Curry. Didn't Steph Curry and them had 2 rings before they got KD?
1.
1 ring before they got KD.
15.
Okay. Never mind.
Exactly.
No, that isn't a never mind till I think Magic is better than Steph.
Magic is better.
No, he's not, bro.
He's better.
Stop it.
He has the stats. He has the stats and the leadership and the impact on the game of basketball. And Steph Curry is the second greatest point guard of all time. I'll give you that. But he's not better than Magic Johnson. That's insane.
That's not
You're an insane person.
He's insane, bro. That's how good he is.
You're crazy. Steph Curry wasn't in Remember the Time. He did not remember the time.
Bro, Steph Curry remember the time
Whatever,
like
bro.
Michael Jackson, bro.
Remember the time.
Yeah. What, Eddie Murphy and Iman and like Magic Johnson, but not Steph Curry. Michael Jackson. Do you remember?
I don't think DeAndre Ayton got the ball like that this game.
He might not have. But it might be because he just didn't have the juice like that. I feel like they're playing Giannis at the 5 more, and Giannis is like, I'm sick of all that damn
That's
shit.
not the same shot that Dame Lillard had. That was that wasn't like
It's definitely
it was
not.
just like his cheeks shaking, bro. Chris Middleton got to be ready for his time, bro. You got to be ready for the cameras to
clearly
be
he was
flashing.
tonight.
No, he was, but I'm saying like
Man,
as far as
I think that Chris Middleton is just like not the guy who ever wants to be on camera. You know what I mean?
no,
I don't
bro,
mean
know
this in
exactly
no
what you
insulting
mean.
way, bro. I'm not trying to insult this man.
I know exactly what you mean because
I think that there are some people that are just like unstoppably awkward.
Shaking, bro.
Like they're just awkward people.
That's
And
me, bro.
anytime you like take a picture of them, they look awkward regardless of what they're doing. Even though they might actually do like really cool shit all the time. They just look awkward. Like, you ever notice how like there aren't a lot of good pictures of Jay-Z? He always looks
Bro,
really
that's what I was
awkward.
just finna say. Bro, I promise. He's the coolest on the track, bro. But then when you get to paparazzi, like, or private people, like, taking pictures of him on a private beach, he just look weird, bro. Like, I don't want to see that man in swimming trunks, bro.
His Nardwuar
It just
were
don't.
the worst.
It is the worst. It is the worst. He was like, doo, and then Jay was like, yeah.
the hell going on, man?
Who are you?
Give it-
I'm a guy who came up
Yeah, I
from
was
the
about to-
bottom. And
And he's like, no, but like, who are you? And he's like, oh, Jay-Z. Like, it started off so awkward.
he
He's
didn't
like,
know what to expect. And there was this period of time. I remember when that NERD one came out. Like, I'm a huge NERD fan. Huge NERD
I
fan.
don't know how he gets all that information.
You said what?
Oh,
he just researches.
Yeah, he's just like, a music. He's like a real music journalist, but like a badass one. So like, I remember when he did that NERD interview, and Pharrell didn't know who he was, and so he was like, "Who are you?" He was like, "I'm check." Like thinking like dude was like a very basic interviewer, and then he started hitting him with all these facts about himself, like his love of Mork and Mindy and all these other things.
Oh shit.
And Pharrell was just like, "This is amazing. This is the best interview I've ever done. You're so good at this. I cannot believe this is happening." And Pharrell was so taken aback by how good that the interview was that he kept bothering Jay-Z about it and being like, "You have to do this Nardwuar interview. You have to do this Nardwuar interview." But he wouldn't tell him the details of it. And Jay-Z says that at the beginning of the interview where he's basically like, "Yeah, you come highly recommended." Pharrell couldn't stop talking about you. And I thought that shit was weird because he talks so much about an interview.
Yeah, right.
But Pharrell didn't set the expectation because that gives away what makes it special.
Right. That people are caught off guard, and he's like, right. Get on fucking Nardwuar.
And Jay-Z was just like completely so uncomfortable the whole time, but also taken aback by the research and also just very awkward the whole time.
Have you seen Tyler, the Creator's Nardwuar interview?
I have. It's great.
Yeah.
I think the best Nardwuar interviews are the Currency ones.
I don't know.
Him and Currency have like 4 or 5 of them, and they're all good. And the first one was like outside of Stubbs, and Currency was like, "Are you gonna hit me with that microphone? Are you gonna hit me with that? Are you gonna hit me with that microphone?" The whole interview. And then after that, he's just like, "Man, those gifts you gave me were amazing," and he loves him, and they really do it like every year almost. And it's just fascinating. Currency and Nardwuar, all of those are really good. The one with Nirvana, they spit on him.
Wait, what?
He did Nirvana.
Kurt Cobain?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know Nardwuar
Yeah.
was around.
I didn't know
Nardwuar did Nirvana, and like
it was like the late night.
it was the same Nardwuar though.
They spit on Nardwuar?
They spit on him.
Oh, dude.
I
Was
don't
it?
remember that, but
Wait, how?
it was
at what
also a
point of
very
the-
dark. Okay, so wait, hey, just
Was it during the interview or like how far?
At the end of it, they spit on
At
him.
the end, after all
They're
that,
dicks
dude?
to him the whole time, and he's like being nice, and like every once in a while they're like, "Oh wow, that's a really cool thing. I can't believe you know that." It's the same Nardwuar shit, but like they spit on him. Courtney Love, Kurt, I think Dave didn't. Dave Grohl did not. Chris, I think he did.
I don't remember when he spit, but
They spit on him.
either way, it was kind of like it wasn't as good of an interview though. I think because he was talking about like he started off talking about like concert ticket sales and stuff, and that was also like 5 months before Kurt Cobain killed himself. It was it was very dark.
Yeah,
The tone it wasn't really like positive from the beginning. So
that's fair.
I'm just
That is
saying.
fair. No, that's fair.
Well, they're asking about like the cost of tickets, and he's like, "We're not like Fugazi. We can't just like show up with." Like he just felt like he was just like, I don't know. You could tell that Kurt Cobain just didn't have a lot of energy for the interview. I think, and it didn't feel
Right.
as like fun, or like there wasn't like a here's this thing with this type of album that you didn't know that I know that you know. Like it was like I don't think it had that like vibe to it.
Okay.
There's another one with like.
We will put a link
Henry
to the
Rollins.
interview in the description. Please let us know in the
There's
comments.
one with Henry Rollins where he's pissed off.
I haven't seen that one. How's
Yeah,
that?
where he's just mad because Nardwuar had he's like, did you eat before this? He's like, yeah, I had McDonald's. He's like, oh, I'm glad you thought about me before you did that. 'Cause he's just like talking right in his face. He's like, okay, cool. And then he made a comment about Danzig. And,
I heard. I keep seeing all of these videos of that dude being a douche.
he's
Glenn
kind of
Danzig,
known,
yeah.
sort of known for being douchey. But apparently a good pet owner.
I knew him from. I want to say I knew him from Aqua Teen Hunger Force before anything else. Who are you, Danzig motherfucker?
You just kind of have to like check it, but it's okay.
Yeah,
No worries.
you gotta hip check it / shoulder check it at the same time. Hip and shoulder.
We'll be playing football out there.
I don't have a gym.
No
I
gym.
can't fucking
All right.
I don't
Think about it. Think about it. Give it some thought. What you got on the gym drop, Joe? Gym drop, Joe.
My gym drop is depending on what texture your hair is. I know that's awkward, but I don't know, man. Like, I really don't know. Today, I'm.
All right. You got a gym?
Man, if you want a good night, fucking get really drunk and watch The Ice Road. Fucking worst / best movie I've ever seen. I swear to God.
That's a good.
It's like on level of like The Room. Like half the movie CGI of just like fucking semi trucks driving on an ice road. But it's like Liam Neeson and he's like fucking punching people, so it's like somewhat entertaining. Also, the end is all about like the mining company paid the miners $100 a month, which is like not shit. Like I think like you could probably a homeless person could get more than that like on the street in a month to be quiet about like this gas leak. But then it ended up being the oil company itself that hired like this assassin to take out the trucks, so it looked like they tried to help but they couldn't. They spent like millions of dollars trying to like, you know, hire these fucking trucks. Like it makes no goddamn sense. But you should watch it sometime.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
It's my jump drop.
Oh my God, man. All right, I'm taking it back. I had a gym, but I'm gonna change it. Inspired by icy roads. I think that people spend too much time on trying to be high concept, and they don't spend enough time thinking about the way that the things that they make impact other people. I watched a movie that I would qualify as shitty this week. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. But I had a blast watching it. It was a fun movie. Sometimes the things that we have the most fun with are not the things that we would qualify as being of the highest quality. To that I would say, what is quality and why do we hold it to a certain standard? Shouldn't quality be judged by our level of enjoyment? Just a thought. Icy dot roads. The dot silent.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna make that my wrestler name, bro.
No,
it's like
you.
Dusty Rhodes, but it's icy.
I feel you because like Super Mario Smash Brothers and like I mean not Mario Smash Brothers, Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And Super Mario Kart, they don't have the best graphics, but I could play that all day.
Shits are fun, bro.
You know, like you know what I'm saying?
Shouldn't we
Like
look at all things like our level of enjoyment is what is the greatest judge to the quality of like what that thing is. I mean, I low key want to watch Ice Road for no other reason.
Ice Road.
I gotta see this shit
Ice
now.
Road Truckers.
You know
What
I'm
is it
saying?
on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. They like just came out. It's like a 2021.
Word.
That's funny.
All right. I guess the moral of the story is go watch Ice Road. What do you have, Ev? You got no gems?
Hey, matter of fact, never mind. This is another. It's
never
another
mind. Go
segment
ahead.
of the show, though. It's
Do
like
it.
what you watching. I seen some show called Manifest. Have you seen that?
I've not seen Manifest.
It's pretty
Tell
cool.
me about it. What is Manifest?
It has to do with like so some people went on a plane. I was chilling with this girl, and basically,
You know.
I was chilling with this girl. I went to her house late night. Like, I really didn't expect to watch a good show. I was just trying to chill with her, kick it, But end up putting the Manifest on. That's on Netflix, and it was a really good show. It was about some people going onto an airplane, and like they hit some turbulence. When they went back down, there's all this commotion, like ambulance, FBI's down there. They didn't have a regular landing because the people were asking like, what's the big deal? Like, why is everybody tripping out? Like, and then the FBI and them were telling them that the big deal is you guys been missing for 5 years.
Oh.
You were supposed to be you were like, we thought you were dead or
Yeah,
missing
but to
for
them, it
5
seemed
years.
like not
Yeah,
that
it
much
was
time.
just a quick flight, like a 2-hour flight, So
What's the
The
number
whole
of that
show
flight
is-
where like what happened to flight? Whoop de whoop.
Simulation.
Oh, what
Yeah. Is it like that? Like where the flight disappeared? Like what the fuck happened to this shit? And
Or is it like-
it's been 5 years.
like a
so it's
time warp thing?
It's
part
a time warp
Castaway,
thing,
part time warp,
but it's kinda
part
like-
Lost.
Yeah, it's like Lost.
it's not really lost, but it's like it's kind of like lost as far as the time warp, but it's really like all the people that was on the flight have like something in them, and they stayed the same age the whole time, and like they got like powers and stuff. Like they can, like let's say like
What's the movie
not powers, DDot, but
Manifest.
not powers, but like let's say
like flight manifest.
let's say like they hearing a voice in their head like, go find him, and they try not to, it's gonna be like, go find him. It's gonna be hurting their heads, bro. They're gonna be like, what? So they just start going towards the voice, and then they find out stuff like the lady, spoiler alert
To anybody who
the lady found the lady found 2 girls that were missing that this guy kept locked up in the shed that he was trying to rape, because it kept something in her head was saying, let them loose, let them free, let them free. And when she passed by his house, it was some dogs, so she let the dogs free. But then the next time around, like, I don't know why, but she was close to his house again, and it was like, let them free, let them free. So she goes to the shed where some other dogs are, and then the dogs move out the way, and then she opens the shed, and the little girls that the FBI been looking for are in the shed. So it's like that, bro.
That's
But
interesting.
I got a feeling that the whole thing, like everything is connected. Like every person on that flight is connected somehow, and there's gonna be a bigger reason.
Did you watch Lost?
I watched Lost, but I never finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound like somebody that.
Like this
I like
sounds
Lost.
like I'm just listening. I'm like this sounds like
It
Lost.
sounds crazy. Bro.
It sounds like Lost cousin
is
to
lost.
me.
It probably is
It
lost.
sounds
bro.
like Lost cousin to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's not quite like it's not the same. I'm not saying that, but it sounds like it's doing the same things to people.
Bro, what happened
That
in
makes
Lost?
sense.
What was killing him?
I can't say, bro. You gotta watch that shit,
Bro, come
How
on,
many
bro.
seasons
Just
is
tell me.
Lost? It's like
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler
It's
alert!
forever,
spoiler
bro.
alert.
Lost take forever,
Lost,
bro.
spoiler
Yeah, so
alert!
I'd never
Lost,
finished it.
spoiler alert! People are really watching this shit now that we're in the streaming era. Spoiler alert! Them niggas are dead. Like they were on a plane. The plane crashed, and they've been like living in like purgatory or hell, trying to come to grips with their deaths. The whole show.
Oh,
Even
that's
time
deep.
travel stuff and them
It's
getting
all
out.
just them trying to come to grips with the fact that they're all dead.
so is
And
that thing the devil or something or like
It's not-
what's that black
It's open
mass?
for interpretation, but based
It's
that's
just
that's
a
what the
bunch of
show is
bullshit.
about. That is what the show is about.
It's a bunch of like it's a bunch of.
I feel like they kind of wrote themselves into a like
yeah,
a
that's what I'm
corner or
saying. It's
something.
just like it was just a fan. They just kept on saying
It's a bunch of.
it was, but the last season was
So
gold.
like when you watch Lost,
it ends with a memory
there's like
episode.
two
It ends with a
schools
memory
of
episode
thought.
of like
There's like the people that are mad as
Ends with a
fuck
memory?
about the payoff, and then there are people that are like, oh, well, cool, all right, fine, I get it.
Yeah.
Those are the two types of people that you fall into when you watch Lost.
it's
Hot
right.
categorization.
Bro, we used to watch it every day in math class. Our
Y'all watch
coach,
that in math class? I
our
like the
coach
job
would put
of
it on
PE coaches
after
of-
we.
Oh,
Yeah, we
like-
did, bro. We did. We had
Like,
an
y'all was
athletic
a
coach.
PE math
We had an
teachers.
athletic math
Nah,
teacher,
that
bro.
shit is
And whenever
funny
we were
as
done
fuck.
with our
Can
math
we have a
with our math
conversation
work,
about that sometime? We have to have a conversation about fucking gym ass teachers.
yeah, that's
Gym
funny.
ass teachers.
He would put on Lost every day,
Goddamn.
and we would just like
Lost.
Lost, bro. We would watch
Goddamn.
Lost.
This is about time travel and Pythagorean
wait, so you're
theorem.
telling me that wait, so you're telling me that he watched
He used
the
to lie
same-
to the people in charge, bro. Liar.
wait no, what I want to know though is you're telling me that your gym teacher, math teacher,
Athletic math teacher.
not only like VCR'd
Bro.
like recorded that shit live and watched it, but then
Yeah.
watched it 6 more
He
times to
watched
follow
it.
the
He watched it with us in the classroom,
yeah, but
bro.
every like 6 like
every
Dude.
class, bro. He probably did every class. You right.
Yo, how do you think
Bro, he was tweaked out.
how do you think that the teacher with the movies has changed since streaming services came out? Do you think they just be marathoning shows?
They probably do.
Nigga.
they get paid like a few $100s a day or something, I think, to be just streaming
Yeah,
shows.
right.
Like,
We watched the whole episode and the first 5 minutes of the next one before the bell rang. Jesus, that's terrible.
Instead of making sure my students really know this stuff, we just gonna when we're done with our work, we're gonna put on Lost.
What are you gonna do with that standardized test?
how long? I mean, I feel like you'd watch half an episode every day or something.
Oh, we watched the full episode. That's the thing. Like,
Wasn't there? Do you remember that lawsuit that like I think it was David Letterman sued his like assistant because she binge watched the whole series of Friends for like weeks and she didn't do like any work. She was just like sitting at her desk like binge watching Friends.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was, I don't know if it was David Letterman.
You
but
watch your friend?
it was some famous like talk show host or something.
I'm paying you, bitch. How dare you?
she watched Friends
I think it was Friends. Yeah.
instead of doing what was she supposed to do?
I think she was like supposed to be like emailing
Working.
people
She's
and
probably supposed to be working.
Like writing. and shit.
Right.
She, what? How did she not even seen Friends before though? Like,
She probably has. That's not the point.
Yeah.
That is not the point. Everything that you
that's not the
stream,
point. I know,
bro.
but
You
I'm
watch
just saying,
things
like,
on stream that you've seen. You've seen all of Dragon Ball Z, and you're playing Kakarot.
Bro, that's playing a game.
Bro, whatever. It's the same fucking thing.
Don't get on.
You're
me, D-Dot.
reliving
Let's not get
shit
on
off of nostalgia.
It's wild that she's she'd be like really people be out there just like playing World of Warcraft and being like, man, David Letterman's gonna be pissed. Fuck it. Like I ain't doing my work at all.
Fuck David
Fuck
Letterman.
David Letterman. I guess.
I'm watching Friends.
That's crazy.
It's just a weird like
Smelly
way to
cat.
get fired just like by
Yeah.
like where do you go? You go up from there? You think she failed up?
Man, I don't know. We all are talking about her. Maybe she did. Did she write a book about like my time with Letterman and some shit like that? You feel what I'm
That's a
saying?
good way to make about 40 grand and nothing else.
I mean, no, that's not true. You get 40 grand and like a bunch of interest on the other things that you have to say if you have some other cool shit to say, right? So like, let's say I worked for
What about
David
that speechy
Letterman.
lady that-
Let's say I worked for David Letterman, right? And like I had like a pretty shit experience and I was watching Friends half the time. I could write a book about my experience with David Letterman, and then when I go on that press tour and I'm just like, yo, my stories better be lit. If my stories are lit, my book is salacious, even if only in parts, because people don't actually have to read it. And everything that I do from that point on is like salacious and or entertaining. I just turn my 15 minutes into an hour or a couple hours. Now I can capitalize off of that if I like flip it again. You know, you gotta find more shit to do. So I'm not mad at the idea of her talking about her experience working for David Letterman while she was watching Friends. That's hilarious. I actually want to find out more about that. I don't even know who her is, but I'm going to find out before the night is over. Before I go to sleep, I'm going to look up who's this bitch that was watching Friends on David Letterman's dollar. It sounds hilarious.
I wonder if he went back and like keystroked her to see like what has she been doing with my time and money, and look back, it was like
I bet
episode 1, and then it would be like refresh. Yes, I am still
I
here
bet
watching.
you was scared to do so. I bet you was scared to do so because he was also encountering like sexual harassment and shit. Because people like David Letterman be like inappropriate as hell with his employees. David Letterman was getting Me Too'd before like Me Too was Me Too. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, he did that whole. He like apologized live on fucking like to his wife and stuff.
He did.
On a show.
Why for being
Nasty.
For like cheating with his
Being
assistant
nasty
or
and
whatever.
doing rowdy shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, I did nasty rowdy shit, but I didn't fucking assault anybody or harass anybody. And
like
this
an
is
assistant
bullshit.
comes up from under his
Yeah.
desk and like walks off the stage.
damn.
He like did jokes about it because he's still a comedian and still like, you know, that's his medium.
Damn, that's pretty cool though.
It's also
Yeah,
like
it's
what he
fucked.
kind of has to do, you know. You gotta make fun of yourself.
All right, we're calling it.
You guys want to do a send out?
Do you got a gym?
No.
All right,
No. Okay.
all good. I guess I was the most gym filled. Basically, I shine bright like a diamond and like a diamond in the sky. Shout out the god Rihanna. Jewelius Erving, episode 7. Say bye, guys.
Peace.
Later.
That fateful day that Phoenix lost.
None of y'all said bye, guys. Y'all did it wrong.
Bye, guys.
guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Man.
It's supposed to be like say goodbye, Raquel. Goodbye, Raquel.